Hi guys, today I wanted to do another video on more reusing of goods and like that for hiking or camping things. And I've come up with actually quite a few ideas and different uses for them. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a very informative video for more people out there. The first thing I'm going to start with are the basic things that basically everybody should carry, like aluminum foil. There are so many uses for this. You can use this for a windscreen, for your alcohol stove, or even if you made a convex shape out of it and polished it, possibly a fire starter. You could use this for signaling, making a lid, an improvised pan or a pot, possibly water collection if you needed to. Very handy stuff to have, and it doesn't take up any room at all, and it's very light. The next thing is going to be Ziploc bags. Another great thing. It's a no-brainer. I mean, they're waterproof, they're light, they take up no room, and you could use these for everything from a dry storage, as they were intended for use. You can put your dry ingredients in here and mix up in here. You could use this to collect water if you had a larger sized one, for gathering nuts or berries, wild edibles. Also another great use for these. If you rip the Ziploc top off and open this up, if you'd had a large wound, you could also use this as a waterproof barrier for a wound to help keep out infection. Great idea to have on. You could also use this to patch your rainwear or your tarp or your tent. And even, I don't know if you guys have seen it out there, but there is a way to start a fire with a Ziploc bag. Very interesting. The next thing I have, another very standard issue thing, duct tape. Million and one uses. Anywhere you take it, you can always find something to do with it. Of course, you can use this for a patch or a bandage. Also, because of its reflective nature, it would make a good trail marker. And plenty more ideas of things you could use duct tape for. Just use your imagination and duct tape will do it. Another thing I got here is a soda can or a beer can. Doesn't matter, whatever kind of can you want to use. Some of the uses for this could be from signaling to making an alcohol survival stove, or doesn't have to be alcohol. You could use Espit tabs, Amazing Cotton Ball, whatever you'd like in here. Plenty of things you could do with a soda can. You could cook in it if you had to. You could also use it for fire starting or water purification. So, not a bad thing. Usually, if you go in a lot of areas, you can usually find a soda can that somebody left behind. If you do, pick it up and take it with you. I mean, that's the only way we're going to keep nature clean. Pick up the garbage. Let's see, the next thing here is going to be tins. It's got all different size and shape of tins. And tins can be used for a lot of things. You can use these to make things like buddy burners with your corrugated cardboard and melted down candle wax or whatever kind of wax you want to use, paraffin, beeswax, soy wax. Of course, you can always assemble kits in them. Very handy to keep your kit all in one small container. You can cook in them, and depending on the container, you could signal with it. And that brings me on to the next thing here, which is going to be your bandana. Also, a bunch of things you can do with this. On a really hot day, this is a good thing to have because you can soak it down in cold water, wrap it over your head, and it will help keep you cool a little longer. Or you could stretch this over your water collection thing and pre-filter the particulate matter out of your water with it. You can also use this to make your cowboy coffee or a bandage if you need to, or in the case of a severe injury, you get yourself a tourniquet. Another cool thing that I came up with here is these silicone bracelets. You can find these just about everywhere now. And these I found actually a few uses for. You could use them for, say like you got a slippery soda here that's condensating. I slip them on there and I got a nice grip. You can also use them on a pot or pan, as I see Tinny at Minable Design and a few others doing. Put this around the lip of your metal pot for a lip guard. Or, usually what I use them for a lot is, I take my camera bag here with my tripod, and I just use it as a rubber band. It actually holds tighter than a rubber band, and I'm less worried about this breaking than I would be a rubber band. So a handy little thing to have with you. Of course, there's plenty of different containers. This was actually applesauce that I found at the store. It would cost me, I think, 70 cents or something like that. The applesauce wasn't bad, but what I really wanted was the container, because it's got a nice little pour spout on it, and it's a 3.2 ounce container. I could use this for oil or any sort of liquid ingredient for cooking, and it's very small when I'm done with it. It's very compact. Very good thing to have with you. Another thing is like M&M mini containers here. This would be a perfect size for like a fire kit. Plenty of tinder and a striker of some sort in this, or use your imagination. Maybe even a compact first aid kit you could make out of this. And there's plenty of reusable containers out there. Help keep the stuff out of the landfills. Cool idea I just came up with today here after I finished my Yoo-Hoo juice box with my dinner here was if you unfold this, it's very compact, and if you were to just cut off this top here along this top hip and compact it down, take up no room, don't have to worry about it getting crushed because you can reform it easily, and you have a portable cup. You can also use it for tinder, so wouldn't be a bad idea if you happen to drink juice boxes, or just pick some up just for that. Not a bad little idea, usually very cheap. And I think that about does it. I hope somebody likes some of these ideas and helps keep some garbage out of landfills.